This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up, back with another one. So today I'm going to show you this clip of Camron and Mase questioning NBA and NFL dating trends. Check this clip out.
You wouldn't be mad if you've been asking for years for someone to be real on what they want, and they say they want a family and not be in the clubs no more because it's old, then saying they go into Houston or work and see family but end up lying and avoiding me while in clubs unannounced. Y'all fans are sick. He said, why wouldn't I be mad? She's sacrificing her son, missing school for being in the club, shaking ass. Our kids having to be stuck in her mama's house when she never communicated being in clubs. At least send the kids with the daddy and not your mama. And this has just been a lengthy back and forth between the two, but of course it has now gotten to the internet because both of them have been open about that. So what do you think about what dejounte had to say? And then basically him just saying this on social media.
I think what he's saying has a lot of validity to it. Let me just start there. But I think when it comes to men, you can never expect to get sympathy from the internet. The internet is just not the place to get sympathy from. I learned that. I'm new to the internet. But it's no place to be looking for a friend. It's no place to be looking for consolation, any of those words. If you're looking for compassion, you're just not going to find it in none of your comments. You might find 1 out of 10,000 comments, somebody really saying something great. But for the most part, if you're down, they're going to you when you're down. There's just the internet for you, and you have to know that. They need somebody to police the internet. It's just like they have police for the street, they need police for the internet. And I think one thing I would say, not to get in this business, but since it's in the public's eye, you just I remember who said it, you just can't turn them into housewives. It's just what is an old rule. Did you ever hear the first part of that? You can't turn blank into housewives?
Yes.
You know what it says?
Yes.
All right. And I'm not calling her that, but that's just what it comes across as in this point, that she already had a life. You tried to make her something different, but she was already in this life. So therefore, for you to get upset about her doing something that she was doing previously before you, meaning it was bad judgment on your part. It's not bad on her part.
She was a shipper.
I don't think she was a shipper. She's just also young boy's baby mom.
Oh, young boy NBA?
NBA young boy.
Why in the world would you do that?
Right time. You could pick the right time.
I never. we talk. And listen, I think Devontae.
He's a great rapper, but I definitely wouldn't.
No, I'm talking about Murray real quick on my behalf. And NBA, yeah, absolutely. I'm talking about, he has a great story. I'm talking about coming out of Seattle. You know, Jingles, that's Jingles, man. He has a great story. So one day I actually want to interview him and have him on the show about, you know, he, from what I heard, been getting money when he was 15, 16. It's a long story. That ain't the topic. I really can't disagree on anything what Mase said. I mean, if I had to take a take, that would be the exact take that I take. But you got to think about this, right? And just put this in the perspective. Let's say they end up not being together, and you got to talk to NBA because he with your kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
On certain weekends. So, I don't know, man.
And that's why you gotta, you can't take a woman after certain guys, because you don't want to have to deal with that person. For you to take her on, you're taking on her, him, his crew, all of that. And I don't think women think about that, like who they get pregnant by. Like it's that is a deal breaker for especially elite guys or any guy that is of any type of value. That's a definite deal breaker.
100% correct.
Let me just jump in real quick. Seeing Camron and Mase talk about NBA and NFL players all dating the same girls is wild. It's one of those conversations that makes you stop and think about patterns in sports culture. They're not pointing fingers, but they're questioning the why behind it.
I just don't understand. And it seems like it's a trend. Like, I'm not accusing Murray of this, because like I said, I genuinely don't know him, but because of Jingles, I understood his story, and hopefully we're talking. I'm not accusing him what I'm about to say, But I just don't get, and
I don't want to line step, but I know exactly what you said.
I just can't get leftovers. Like, what do you get out of that? Like, yo, because, and I don't mean females, I don't mean the baby mom, I don't mean disrespect you saying leftovers.
How do you promote it?
Yeah,
like, how do you go further than they went with it?
Right, and I just don't understand it, man. Like, cause you know why? To be like, you know that so-and-so baby mom with, and be happy about it.
And feel like he did something big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And in our day, you would sleep with her, but you wouldn't marry her.
Yeah, not at all. And not only just sleep with her, unless you have beef with that nigga, we're not going to the club together neither, or to dinner. If I'm boning you on the low or boning you because you was with a nigga, cool. But as far as me going out with you, you already been with somebody.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do it.
It's a permanent setback. I look at it as a permanent setback.
I just don't get it. Like, so I'm not married. I just don't get the talking about, yo, you know that so-and-so old joint.
And how do you expect better is what I don't understand. Like, once you know a person is one way, to me, that's who they are. And if they're going to prove themselves different, let them prove themselves with someone else. I really think I need to start doing counseling for NBA players and athletes, because if you can't see the writing on the wall, it doesn't matter you made all this money. You're giving all your money back to the hood.
My last statement is salute to her and the rest of y'all. Y'all know who the bone. Pause. Y'all picked them out, right? Y'all picked it with the $200 million contracts. You picked to number one on the charts all time. Yo, you gotta salute them. I'm gonna stop making it about and start making it about them. And gotta give them props, bro.
Yeah.
You got to.
The case is better than robbery.
Yeah. The case out is crazy,
it's
yo.
like, yo, you thought about such and such. No, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's
he just signed for 120.
Yeah, 120. And then not only that,
like Red Bones.
Yeah. And then how do you line yourself to be there? Like, nah. So listen, I know where they go after the game.
And just eating at the bar.
Yeah, you just.
What's up? So what are my thoughts about this? Here's the thing. When Camron and Mase break down NBA and NFL players dating the same women, it's a conversation that goes beyond entertainment. On the surface, it seems funny, almost absurd, but when you really think about it, it reflects social patterns that happen when high-profile athletes live in overlapping circles. These are people who go to the same events, travel in similar spaces, and have access to the same social networks, so it's natural that certain women become central figures in these worlds. It's not about shaming anyone or creating drama. It's about pointing out trends that are undeniable when you look closely. Some fans might dismiss it as gossip, but what Camron and Mase are really highlighting is how influence, reputation, and visibility play a role in personal connections. It's a conversation that touches on psychology, social dynamics, and the repetition of certain patterns in elite spaces. What makes it interesting is that they do it casually and with humor, yet it sparks reflection on why certain people repeatedly appear in these social circles. It also makes you think about the idea of choice versus circumstance, and how some relationships happen because of accessibility, convenience, and exposure, not just personal preference. Okay, so drop a comment, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.